here is we are confirming that when you're 70 or older, exercise is still important and beneficial and fun. And so we decided that we would do this safely to show that even though COVID has changed our lives drastically, parts of it we want to hold on to. And there's also the friends part, which is very important. This informally. Normally, as you know, we have somebody who's timing us. There is a competitive edge to it. For a lot of people, it's beating their own time. And what my daughter has said is at our age, if you can maintain your fitness, you're actually doing very well. So but today, I think it's more about social and being with people and talking from a distance. So we've all done our 25 miles, we all turned in our logs, and that's why we have medals and t-shirts. I think everybody knows we're going to walk the normal course. We haven't decided whether we're going to cross Main Street and take a picture by the arch. I think that would be a good idea if the traffic's not too heavy. But we can probably stop the cars and cross and they'll let us go.
Excellent.
And then we're going to walk back here to our cars and go home.
Awesome.
You know, here again, it takes somebody who can do it. Well, we're smiling.
Sally, how many times have you walked?
How many times?
How many years?
Well, I haven't, well, there are two I didn't walk.
When did you first start walking?
The first one, I was living in Connecticut, and my daughter was here, and she's like, Mom, you should come do this really fun, you know, she's going to start it.
Yeah.
And so I did that, and then one year, 2 years I did the half marathon. So I didn't do this because it conflicted.
Yes.
So I've done one or the other since 2013.
the super senior. I'm not the super senior. I'm the young senior.
Doing as best I can.
You're doing an awesome job, Roger.
With this artificial knee.
That's right. Hey, you're going though, aren't you? You're doing it.
Better than staying home saying, woe was me.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think we should
walk at a crosswalk.
cross where there's a crosswalk.
We want to wait at the crosswalk for Roger. You want to wait for Roger? Maybe I'll take her apple picking this afternoon. If she continues to be nice.
We'll go check out Allison.
Oh yeah, Alice. Sure. Yeah, we often go to Green Mountain Orchards in Putney, but the apples we like are really not out yet. I like the Fuji, and she likes the Macallan.
And they're not right yet.
I don't think
McCowan
they're
comes out end of September.
quite- Well, that's
So
what it is.
We made it.
Stop it, I'm being embarrassed. Okay, that's enough.
Running.
You're an honorary senior citizen. We should have got her a t-shirt. Honorary super senior.
I can see all of you smiling. You know the end is near.
Gene Huffman.
I thought I said Jane today.
I thought it was great, and I'm looking forward to next year when we have many, many, many more people.
This is my first time doing this. What a first, right? John's done it for this is maybe fourth time.
Fourth time, yes.
Yeah, I never thought.
And was the experience anything different from before?
Oh, certainly a lot different.
It's sad not to have all the people around, isn't it? With
Yes, it is.
coming down with the banners up and the crowd cheering, but I'm really glad you guys did this year.
And we didn't have to get up as early.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I came today because I believe this is my 7th super senior. There may have been 8, but I've only been 7 times. And I was glad to be able to do it. And I hope to be here next year too. And many more after that. So thank you.
This is my 4th, and I like to just keep moving, and that's what I would tell my older friends. Do what you can do, and do it safely. And today was a nice walk.
Jim and Sue Holly, and this is our 3rd time, and hopefully next year we'll have a large group again and be enjoyable. It's good to do it, but it's much nicer with a large group.
Anything,
It
Sue?
was just great being with friends and enjoying a nice walk and looking forward to next year. Thank you.
So today we've been at the Super Seniors. This is my mom. Catherine Forcier, and I'm Jody Turner. And today we've been at the Super Seniors race for the Demar Marathon, whatever you call it, Super Seniors race. And I think there was maybe 10 participants that you guys had.
Yes.
And while we were here, it was interesting because I was able to meet several people that I know from different walks of life. Jim and Sue I knew from Habitat for Humanity. Roger I know from the Y. I met some new people that I had never met before. And while we were waiting here too, I talked with a gentleman who's has a wife that's a good friend of mine, an acquaintance as a beekeeper. And she happens to have cancer, and she's fighting it, and she's doing a great job. We don't know where things are going to go. But I asked him how she was doing, and I said, you know, it's, I guess, good that he knows, or that she's going to be passing it at some point nearer than further. And he said, no, that's not it. And I said, oh, really? What are you talking about? And he's like, you know, we live our life and we do everything that we want to do every single day. And we don't put things off. And I was talking with my mom after the race a little bit, and she was saying the same thing, and I feel the same way. And by you guys going out today, it's just another one of those things that you can't put things off. You just have to do it. And if you don't put yourself out there, then there's always that chance that you're going to have those thoughts of what if, or I would have, or if I hadn't been. But if you can do it now while you're healthy, then you'll have that memory. And it's also a healthy thing to go out and do this race today. So tell me a little bit about what you had to do in order to qualify to do this race.
We were given a sheet of paper, and we had to walk 25 miles within 2 or 3 months. So we could just walk on our own and then document it on this paper to show that that made us so that we could do the race. We had to qualify. You can do it any time, any day, especially because in the summer the weather is good. And then when you qualify, you get a shirt and you get a medal, and it's the satisfaction of being able to do something. And I'm 78, and I'm still going to do it because I enjoy the camaraderie of other people. Last year we had 125 people that were 70 and over. This is a senior race or walk, and to keep healthier and to keep active and do what we can do as long as we can, as long as it's safe. And people that do a lot of sitting possibly aren't quite as able to be out and do the walking that we have done today. We walked, nobody ran, but we walked a mile, 0.2 as
Twice.
and these people are coming back and they're walking. And so it shows the endurance that older people can have. And some people don't know that. They don't want to do it because they don't think they can do it. And you have to live your life positively and say, how can I do it? To be healthy and eat good food and to enjoy the sociability of seniors, instead of just sitting in front of a television set. And seeing this beautiful foliage this time of year, people miss that if they don't get out and are active.
So you just have to take that first step to do these things.
That's right.
So tell me, how old do you have to be a super senior?
70 years old.
70 years old. And then also, how do you sign up? How does somebody get involved with this?
They join the senior center.
So this is really through the senior center that
Yes,
this is organized?
Yes,
Okay.
it is through the senior center. And years ago, we put on a nice meal before and for 100 people, and at the senior center. And so it was a social time also. The prep time it's the anticipation is what keeps people moving and going and wanting to do this. We have people that are 80 and 90 that have been in the other marathons for seniors. And so it's not just for young people. And I'm sorry that we couldn't have the little kids here. We had 1,000 little kids last year that were running after us.
And there's a lot of enthusiasm. I think that's what I missed this year, is that as you can see behind us, there's nobody set up. There's no tents, no porta potties. No porta potties for all you older people. But there's nothing here this year. So there wasn't the energy, because usually in the past they've had exercises for the kids to do, and it was so much fun watching everybody get so excited to run. And it doesn't matter what age you are, just participating. So some of the other things that you're doing, Mom, you're doing the yoga program?
Yes.
And that is through what?
That's through Aloha.
And so that's been keeping you really flexible too. And
that's
so
right.
That's another thing that people
right.
can do to get themselves prepared for walking outside or for
right.
balance and things like that. So I'm really proud of you for doing the yoga program too, because I think there's a lot of people, and you don't have to be 70 or 80 years old. At any age, yoga is good for you. It's good for your mind, it's good for your soul, it's good for your body, because even though it's not something that is cardiovascular, you do get a workout. Your body gets a great workout from yoga. So that's something for seniors to think about too. One of the things that I want to work on in the future, and I'm going to be working with some other people at Cheshire TV, other producers, not Cheshire TV in particular, but there's other producers out there that have an interest in what seniors are doing. So during these COVID times, I feel that it's really important to stay as connected as we can. Right now, it's been summer, it's fall, the foliage is here now, it's beautiful out, I hope everybody's getting out, but as the winter progresses, it's going to get a little bit more glim. And I'm not trying to be a downer, but there's going to be snow, there's going to be ice, there's going to be days that you can't get out at all. So if you can try to stay connected, that's the best thing that you can do during these times where we're forced to wear masks and forced to have social distancing. It, in my point of view, is the safest thing that you can do. I'm sitting here with my mom, but we have been together. We have pretty much been around each other the whole time that we've had COVID. In the beginning, I was so scared that I would wear a mask. I wouldn't even touch my mother. I wouldn't hug her. I wouldn't do anything. And it's hard for me to think of a life without having physical contact with the people that you love. So I'm not saying that you should live your life the way I do, but you have to live the way that you live in the most healthy way that you can. So Mom, thank you for doing this race today. I hadn't really planned on coming out. I didn't even know that she was going to be doing this until yesterday. But I knew that she was running her or walking her 25 miles, and she was really excited over the entire summer that she was doing this in preparation for today's race. So I don't know if there's anything else that you want to say, but.
And at home, as Jody said, through the winter, there are exercises that we have a young lady at the senior center, and if you go online or you can call, and they have exercises to do for balance, and you can do those at home. There are sheets. We were taking a balance course, and then COVID interrupted that. So people can do things that they probably haven't done, but they're just simple exercises to keep everything moving. Your arms, your legs, your feet, and also to have word games that keep your mind occupied also.
Right. So we empower you to get out and keep moving and live a healthy life. So thank you, Mom.
Thank
Kathy
you.
Forcier, Jody Turner. We hope you get out. And if you're interested in sharing any of your likes or passions out there, get a hold of us. And I would love to talk with you as well. So it's a healthy day. The sun's not shining, but it's always shining
great.
when you're here and you can step out of bed every morning. All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Make a loop and go this way and go down Marlborough Street or we can retrace our steps. The pro of Marlborough Street is it's probably shorter. The con is they've been doing a lot of work on that street, and the sidewalk could be iffy. So, and we don't all have to do the same thing, but what's your pleasure?
I'm gonna go double
Okay.
back, the same way we came.
You're gonna take a ride if
No.
you can get one, or you wanna walk?
I'd like to try, yeah.
Going down Marlborough.
All right, so we're going there.
Because I'm used to doing at least 2 more.
Do you think we
And
should
this is
stay together?
1.2.
I think we've done our 1.2.
Yes.
It was.
You know,
I'm
I
gonna do
think
another
it's,
1.2.
Yeah, I think it's an individual. What do you think?
I think it's whatever everybody wants to do.
There's no bus.
It makes no
Just
difference.
let me make that note.
You're going right down this?
Don't try to keep up with me because I'm gonna go slow.
All right.
All right, this is it. The Super Seniors are getting ready to start. If you don't know about the Super Seniors program, this is a group of folks who not just prepare for this race, but throughout the year do riding activities, walking activities, dancing, things at the Y. It's really quite exciting. I don't know why they're moving up. The 25-mile marker is right back there, so I think they're trying to shave about 20 yards off the race, but that's not allowed. You got to go back to the start. You see the mark is 25 miles. Let's see, let's keep going, back. Now I see the thinking here. All right, so if the Super Seniors, are you guys ready? Raise your hand, make some noise if you're ready. You ready? Okay. So it is a little warmer this year than last year, so no one needs to think that they're in the Olympics and are going to get that kind of medal. So take it safe, take it slow, get there and enjoy the finish. I thought it fitting that one of the kids sent you off. So Ellie, who just happens to be my daughter, is going to be the announcer who's going to do the ready, set, go for the start.